Little Smurficle. Hello. Little Smurfing there. Nika there. Weirdo there. Hero. Then Hidde. Annie. And Auntie Ren. There we go. Little Weirdo. It's out on Jimmy's drive. Oh, we're having a little trot. Don't know, something scared me. Something went sideways. I'm not quite sure what's very scary, but there's something. But nice something to punch away on the grass. Don't know what he's looking at. I never quite know what he's looking at. He's looking at something, but who knows what it is. Hey? What are we looking at? We're looking at all sorts of things, aren't we, this morning? Yes. You just munch away in your grass. Good lad. There we go, he's all chill now. Obviously, whatever was very scary, it's no longer very scary. And the grass is winning for him. And then we have little Floppy Doo, who's looking a little bit lost up here. And the sparrows are back up to the bonfire area, so he can't sneak in there. He's not meant to go in there, even though he quite like to go in there. And as his arch rival Hoitze is in stable stays, you can't chat to him over the gate and peer outside his gate to tell him that this is all your territory, but he's not there to listen to you, is he? And Weirdo's out in the field, so you can't chat to him. So he's out of options. He doesn't know what to do with his little self. You know, Hidde, no, wrong names. Weirdo and Hoitze has ruined his morning now, looking longingly at Weirdo, saying, you know, come and chat to me. Because we all know that little Floppy Doo loves to chat with Hoitze and Weirdo, don't you? Have a good squeal at them, throw a leg out. Hey, which you and Weirdo do to each other, don't you? Which is always quite entertaining, so Hidde doesn't have his morning entertainment. So you may have to go find some grass for a little while until Hoitze comes out of stable stays, and I'm sure you can come up and chat to him. Oh, I feel bad for the little floppy man now. He's just stood at Hoitze's gate. He probably is just wondering, well, where is he? He's always at the top gate for me to have the chat to, squeal with him, and put outside his gate, but he's not there. Don't worry, Hidde, he is coming back. Do not panic your little self. Give him half an hour, he'll be there. Unless he decides to go down to his house. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. That's nice. Floppy Doo has a friend up there with him now. You know, Hidde's just stood there waiting for Hoitze to return. And little Jubbers is waiting for his big friend while having a snack. Hoitze's just come out of stable stays. He's back at his house in his Hoitze's highway. We were properly marching away. But Hoitze, someone's waiting for you at the other end of the track. No, actually, two people are. No, you don't go see them. No, it's a big person and a little person. But you have to go up the track to see who it is. Right, here he comes. We're on our way. Do not worry, the big person and the little person are still here. They haven't given up on you. This journey is not a waste. Look at you, sunrise. Oh, Hidde's already kicking on the gate. He means business this morning, Hoitze, doesn't he? You can go chat to him, make Hidde's day, and I'll let the little person in with you. No, you have to stop at the hay first, which is left over from yesterday. Nothing too exciting in there, so you can go chat to Hidde. Oh, Hidde's morning has been made. Hidde, that's a little bit high for the leg, isn't it? There we go, Hidde's morning is complete. Right, no, this is how we get gates off hinges, boys. Keep the gate on the hinge. Oh. Oi! Hidde! Gosh, I'm quite surprised Hidde can still get his leg that high. Because I couldn't quite see, but it looked by his shoulder, his leg might have actually nearly been on the top bar of the gate. And we don't want that, because if you get your leg stuck, that ain't going to be pretty, is it, Hidde? Now Hoitze says, right, done with that. I've had my little chat. I'll bring you up some fresh hay, okay? Now Hidde has to scrape the ground outside of the gate. Hey, you're going to poo mark your territory now. That's what you normally do, isn't it? It would be the cherry on top if Weirdo was down here. Then you could also have a chat with him. Hey. Are you going to do it between the bungees and the gate so you can tell Weirdo and Hidde this is your yard? There we go. In he goes. Go on, little jump it. Hidde wanted to come on the track and I was like, no, Hidde. I'm sorry, that's not happening either. But there we go, the big man and the little man are back together. And Hidde looks much happier, even though I don't think he's very happy that Hoitze is walking away from him. Hey. Now he's like, right, now it's time to chat to Weirdo. He's not happy that Hoitze has just left him. Bless you, little flops. Can we not? We don't put our feet on gates, do we? No. Oh, he's desperate to go in with Hoitze. But sorry, I'm not letting you go through there. Nero's in a different location this morning, just as getting off the walker. Hoitze's stable stays guests were just leaving, so I just popped him in the round pen just so I could go and get Hoitze out of there. But Nero can stay in here for a little while. He can eat the hay out of the hay bar for me, so then that saves me clearing it out. It's Nero, he's quite good. He doesn't mind eating, leftover hay from the day before. If it's got a bit soggy or anything, he's quite good. He'll still just eat it. Others, they're a bit more fussy and picky and they don't want to eat it. But Nero, he's good, so he's just going to clear out a hay bar for me. And then when he starts kicking on the gate, he can go on the track with Weirdo. But for now, he's just doing a bit of cleaning. Hey, how much hay do you actually have in there? Oh, there's a fair amount. That might keep you busy for a little while. Hey. Helpful little man this morning. It's all very chill now. Hidde's still up there, bless him. I do think him, Weirdo, Smurf have a bit of dementia sometimes, but he's just chilling up there now. Hoitze has left him, so he's just chilling. And then we have Sneaky Noodles in the turnout with her Auntie Wren for emotional support. Nanny's just chilling on the outside. I was putting Wren in the turnout earlier, and Annie, she was marching behind Wren, and I sort of said to Annie, I was like, look, Nika doesn't need 2 babysitters in the turnout with her, so Annie's just, tagging along. Hey, you doing a bit of sunbathing? There we go, first bed done, and it's Weirdo's, and I have to say, I love looking at Weirdo's box, because he pees in the same spot. He normally pees somewhere around the front, middle-ish area, and he sort of pees in quite similar places, because I think he was gelded later on, so he obviously hangs on to some of his more stallion-like tendencies, and I think stands there quite good. They sort of pee and poo in the same places, so it's a dream looking out his box in comparison to a Nero. And actually Jubbers was in here last night, so this was the party box. But Nika and Nero, they're sometimes a bit of a pain to muck out after, so It was very nice doing Weirdo's first. Maybe I should have left him till last to end on the nice easy one. Annie, can we not scratch our necks, please? Annie, and again. Why, thank you. Have you ditched Nika and Ren now? Your tummy was hungry, was it? So you come back to your hay hole. Hey, your happy place. We really are very chill this morning. Just whispering so we don't disturb Auntie Ren. He's having a very nice sleep and lie down. Aren't you? Look at that little nose. I love when their nose is on the ground and they're all scrunched up and they dream away. I decided to come down to feed after doing Weirdo's box because it's such a nice day. Thought I'd come down and feed because then I can also get some short content. Hey! Because I'm pretty sure it's not going to cloud over and go all overcast, as it's meant to be like this all day. But just in case. So that was Hannes with his, and here's Iceman with his. It's weird only having two boys out here. Don't like it. Without Weirdo down here. Hey, so now Ice is getting fed first for a while. Aren't you? Hi, good morning, girls. Why is there only 4 of you? So that's Spesh at the front, Micah, Yo and Dows. Who are we missing? Oh, okay, so that means Mabel and Inna were off together. Probably, actually, no, that does make sense. They were probably flirting with the Exmoors, to be fair to them. Wouldn't be a pair I'd put together unless they are flirting with the Exmoors. Then that just makes sense. Hey, girlies. So we'll just wait for Inna and Mabel to come over before we feed. But I can see them, they're just coming from the back of the field now. Can't really see her, but Inna is coming charging over. Mabel is not coming charging over. She's trotting, to be fair to Mabel. That's quite a big effort for little Mabe. So there we go, there's little Skinny. She's joined us. There goes Inna to her feed. She was completely off in her own little world. I was calling her name and she was just staring at the opposite end of the field. There we go, there's Inna and Dow in the safety zone. We have little Spesh. Miss Maybelline crunching away on a carrot there. And then we have Yo-Yo the man-eater. Top girly, aren't you? And then little My there. And I've just given Yo an extra half scoop of meadow nuts, so that might slow her down a little bit so you don't go steal everyone else's before they're done. Hey, so at least everyone else can eat theirs. Well, this isn't going to plan. Inna and Dow are now out, so that's what I wanted to happen. But as Inna was trying to go out, Spesh came barging through, and sometimes you just can't stop Spesh from barging, can we? No, so she's very happy with herself that she's now through here. Then when trying to get Dow out, Micah came in, so yes. And I don't have a hair colour up here, so might just leave the bungee open unless you're going to evacuate yourself now, Spesh. No? You're going to take yourself back out into the field now that you've come through here and had a drink and licked out a couple of bowls? Yeah? No, of course not. Why would we make life easy? Now Yo's probably going to come in here. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Yes? Yes, that's your bowl, isn't it? You did eat all of it. More feed hasn't magically appeared in it, I'm sorry. I give up, Spesh, trying to get you back out into the field. I don't have a head collar and it's just not working, is it? So you win today. You can stay in this front bit as well. And it will just make feeding slightly more harder tomorrow morning, as they may all well be at this front gate. No, that does not mean you start kicking. Don't you start kicking. Had enough of Anika and Nero already this morning from kicking their doors. Don't need you to start, little Speshington. But yes, it doesn't look like they're going to be leaving anytime soon. Have the little Twix and Dee here tucking into their morning whiskers. Well, midday whiskers probably more likely now, as they weren't actually around when it was breakfast time. I didn't have Twix meowing at me, hinting, feed me. But they've just appeared, so just giving them their morning whiskers. But you're running very low on whiskers. I think you only have like 4 pouches left. So that will only sort of last you another 2 days. Then you've got, what have you got? You've got a different brand, which you never like as much as whiskers, do you? No. But they always have their hard feed, but Twix is a whiskers girly. But I'm not most impressed with you two, though, this morning, am I? As you left a present for us on the feed room floor, which I do not class as a present. You probably do, as you're a cat. But there was a dead mouse on the barn floor. Lovely. I don't want to know where you got that mouse from. It better have not been in this feed room, Twixie Twix. I'm hoping you've dragged it in from elsewhere on the farm, as we don't want mice and rats in here. So as long as you keep them out the feed room, I guess that's better if you leave a dead one on the floor every so often. What do you think, Liddo? No? No, don't try and duck out. Let's not do that. So Nero's now on the track with them. He's got bored in the round pen. He might have finished eating all the hay out the hay bar. It's nice during Weirdo on the grass. Just been in the feed room doing the feeds and doing a bit of washing and swapping over the drying, and now time to tackle the hay hole. And just look what they've done to the bale. I mean, how many holes are in there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that might be a Smurf hole. But yeah, just the absolute mess they have made of it. You know, no respect for the layers, so it gets even more difficult because all the layers will now be destroyed. I think before they're allowed to eat from the hay hole again, they need to do a training course of how to eat from the bale from now on. This is just, they normally only make like one big hole in the middle, but now they're doing all little holes and it's just really irritating. There we go, is that any better? Hopefully a little bit. We can see the floor though. There was layers and layers on hay. So they'll just stand on it, then it just gets all stuck on the floor. So we have a lot nicer nets and then a slightly more presentable bale. And here they come now. There's Anakin. Are you going to have a roll? No? We don't want to drink, do we? Says Anakin, little Floppy Doo. You come back as well. No? Got to rehydrate, do we, honey? Hello, Floppy Doo. You quite happy? What are you doing with little Smurf? He's not come back with you. You've left him, have you? Abandoned him somewhere. Yeah? They're off now after they've had a drink and a roll. They just leave. But while we're in the round pen, Nero did a good job. Just a little bit of hay at the bottom. Just pull that out. Then that hay bar's empty. And of course, Annie is straight back in the hay hole. So, Annie, no, you're already eating wrong. You're eating straight from the middle. You're meant to pull from the sides. The sides. That's not a side. That is the middle. I don't know how I bother. I don't think it even goes in an ear, because normally, you know, it's in one ear, straight out the other. But I think it doesn't even go in an ear. It gets close to the ear, and then it just prangs off the ear, and it doesn't even go in. It's just, now Hidde's barging in there. Straight away, eating from the middle. I give up. Just ruin the bale, why don't you? Just brought Nero and Weirdo downstairs. Nero tucking into his hay ball there. He does have a full hay bar, but he's just got a hay ball just so there's a bit more hay to hopefully keep him quiet overnight. And then his little Weirdo. Hey? So he's definitely doing better than he was earlier this week, aren't you? But you're still just not quite right. You know, it's just like the little things. Now, you know, if there's sometimes, you know, a horse who comes up to him, a bit like Hidde. You know, if Hidde comes to his door, sometimes he doesn't want to chat to Hidde, which, you know, fine well he would. And just like little things like that, there's still just something not quite right with him. Hey, but hopefully your paste will help get rid of your ulcers. Hey, they won't be nice, will they? No. So he's just in here, then he'll have his paste in a little while, and then have your nice tea, which will be nice mash. Hey, then I'm going to add a bit of warm water to his water bucket there to see whether that helps him to drink overnight, as he hasn't really been drinking anything overnight, have you? So let's try and get you to drink a bit more overnight. Yes. No one else has been in your bed, so it's probably not any nice smells for you to smell. Is there? No, sorry. And now up, so she's going to have her afternoon care, so we're going to redo her inspection plate, as now we have the new screws, so we can pop that in to help stop things from going up and under the plate. So we'll do that, and then also rinse out her mouth as well, but she just has the anti-ren with her for emotional support, as you always need a bit of emotional support, don't you, Noodles? And she loves to go out of her bay and stand almost diagonally into someone, don't you? There we go, Noodles, your inspection plate looks brand new. As Tracy's just straightened it out, there's the stones and things, shape it a bit so it's all nice and flat again. So hopefully that'll be easier to pop back on your foot. Well, attached to your shoe once I've cleaned your foot. Nika's now in bed for the night, so I've rinsed her mouth out. We've taken off your plate, cleaned your foot, put your plate back in. You've got 3 screws in the plate now, so that's fully screwed on. So that will help no wood chip or bedding getting underneath the plate. But I'm glad. Right, come here. You can have your paste. Aim for your back teeth so it sticks. Keep your head up so you don't spit it out. You done? Yes? Safe to put your head down? No. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's going to help you, so it's going to have to deal with it. No. Little weirdo. Oh, you love your scratches, don't you? Right, better go do things. Just been poo-picking the track, and there's Hoitze. But as you can see, Hidde's done his poo there to let Hoitze know that from this side of the gate it's Hidde's territory, and probably also tell Weirdo that it's his territory, as he likes to do that each day. Feed. Annie's pushing on the feed room bungee as she really wants her tea. I'm just in the kitchen finishing prepping feed, so I've just put some electrolytes in Weirdo's bowls, which are the ones with the blue and yellow taped. And then it's going to finish off his feed by adding some warm water to them so they're just really sloppy and nice and warm, just so we can try and maximise the amount of fluids we can get in him. There we go, Weirdo's got his tea, so you can see it's very sloppy, very watery. So that's a good amount of water in there. Now you're going for the carrot first. Hey. So then I've put some warm water in his water bucket. So we'll see if that makes any difference, whether you prefer warm water. And now he's just going to slobber it all over your floor. Your mats might be a bit disgusting in the morning. Okay, put your own watery soup, isn't it?